And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Corey Coleman, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here we go. 18 Gators. Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Johnson throwing on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Everyone got 4 down. Watch 81, fellas. Watch 81. 48. Go. Roll out. Check. 6, go. 6 down.
Looking to throw. Johnson eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Come on now, let's go.
And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Johnson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Here's Johnson. From the gun, he'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a deep
blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Charles,
a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
No. Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, orbit.
Second and long. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Ferguson able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape with the...
Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Romeo Okwara just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
After the sack on first down, Watson. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
That's caught inside the 20. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
Yeah, I see I'm dealing with some
I've often
bitches.
wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play
Yeah, I see
center.
I see I'm dealing with some
And then
bitches.
trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult
I
to
see
do.
I'm dealing
He
with
got
some
caught
bitches,
that
bro.
time.
3rd and long. It's Watson going deep for Hopkins. Oh, this is
I see I'm dealing with some bitches, bro.
The Clemson connection.
So I'm finna
Watson
expose
to
it.
Hopkins for a big one. 4 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air.
That's not cool,
I'm not sure
bro.
how they're going to change things around, but offensively,
That's not cool.
I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Now Gordon on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Say Tavon Austin, he'll still burn your ass. You better quit playing with him, bro. He'll still burn your motherfucking ass.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Ooh,
And
look.
that will be incomplete.
That nigga.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
He's gonna disrespect
Everything
that
looked
man
pretty
like that.
good until the finish. Now Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Let's go.
Watson looks to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson as the Ravens push further out in front. 2 excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finished things off through the air. Gotta like what you're seeing from them so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and then ring that bell at the end with, as you said, 2 touchdown passes.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come
That my
in.
thug. She
14-0 to score.
Yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Why your mic so low?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I fucked up with both.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it,
oh,
they
like
don't get
that
something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Watson on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Now, how about
really
that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
He better quit
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 47 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit.
Fuck it.
And number 2,
you want me to feed the beast?
your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. On first down, Watson letting one go deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one to Cup complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Watson now to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Johnson looking to throw on second down. And his throw here's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Bro, is that his halfback right there, bro?
Johnson now to throw on third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but over the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Yeah, that was you.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing on third down, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
To the air yet again, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game as the Ravens push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic.
You ever get into a game where
means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Johnson, off play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Owasor able to record his 5th sack of the season. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Back to throw. Johnson, he completes it to Nelson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey, watch it. Check. Hey, Zoo. Look at me. Zip.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away.
You said I'm
It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. He's going to look deep in zone for Hopkins. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 12 on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And
I'm just getting this momentum up. You got to be ready for that nigga next
Tucker
week.
Now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, it does.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And every time I score, guess what I'm going to say? I score when I want.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Hey, high 7.
2nd and 6. Lets it go for Nelson. This is caught inside the 15. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Johnson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Johnson flushed out right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Probably like, this nigga cheap, bro.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
48 Mike. Check the outs.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And it's caught. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They come out here in the eye. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
Watch the safety creep. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Get it.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Carry on Johnson as time expires in the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
You said element of surprise, right?
Good by Prater. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
That went out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I don't give a fuck what he doing. I'm sitting in the fucking heat.
Down. 10-2 stop.
Check 52's the line. Focus, defense, focus.
Check 15. Check 15. Slam, slam, slam. 61.
Yeah, I'm getting in there, nigga.
Right. Hey, wahoo.
Here's Johnson on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Patrick Owasor in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's cookie to the crumble. I mean, wait.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
No, press that nigga.
2nd and 15. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it.
But
boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, You're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
He's going to loft one deep left side. And got his man complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front.
Oh, Undertaker. Oh, take back.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
And this nigga not gonna double.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen. And it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Back to throw. Johnson lets it go for Nelson. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Defensively that time.
He quit. Really? Yeah. I don't care. Why you do that, man, like that, bruh? I don't even know how many receiving yards that nigga D-Hop had. He probably had like 300. Lions, Eagles, Broncos. I think that's it. I'll go check though. He quit the league. Oh, okay. Yeah, Eagles, Broncos, Lions. Yep. That Lions team is fucked, bro. You gotta give him Galladay back. Bruh, he fucked that team up, and you allowed it. Well, I mean, he didn't do anything bad to it. The 6th. 2/3 and 2 seconds too. The Lions, they got the 15th pick with 2 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, that team is terrible, bro. That Lions team is worse than it already was. I don't know what made him think that that was a good idea to have his best receiver as a 72 overall. That shit is terrible, bro. It really is. Bro, I'm just saying, it was so fucking easy to play that game, bro, because all I did was run man. The only time he got completions is when I ran the zone. I don't think his receiver had one reception that game. It was all tight end and linebacker. I mean, I said linebacker and running back. If you don't find a user, you gonna give him an X factor? I'm paying. You say yeah? I think you should. If you don't find a user. Why Space Jam 2 taking so fucking long to come out? What the fuck? Huh? Yeah. Broncos the 8th, the Eagles the 6th, and the Lions the 15th. It'll probably go down once they lose this game with my first win. Bro, we advanced. Bro, we advancing tonight, bro. I don't care. Cause you sick. I hope you good, bro. You know that coronavirus walking around and shit. So I really hope you good. I really do. I saw your Instagram. You said you wasn't feeling well. You took a what?
A 0.
Is that a shit?
You said what?
Is that a shit?
A 0, nigga. Nigga, a 0, a green, F0.
Oh shit. Why the fuck would you do something like that?
Well, I can't go to class, boy. On fucking. She said, "Let me go to class so you can just
My bad, what you say? Oh, no, no other people. Oh, God. Is Cooks even a superstar? I didn't know he was a superstar. That boy trying to get a me, a Marquise Brown and a D-Hop. Boy, the way I be throwing that motherfucker. You asked me this last league. What'd I say? Here we go. No, we need Hitler. Bro, I tried to do that, bro. And y'all just like said, fuck me. Well, you said. Yeah. Oh. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Because you know how to do it more. But, I thought we was drafting after the rookie. So what does the trades matter? And we drafting after the rookie, after the draft, like after the rosters come in, like as like whatever, you know what I mean. For me, yeah. Think yeah, you left me at 3 last game. Yeah, you might as well go and put 5, 6, and 1. No, I mean I could honestly. That team is literally terrible. You know, he can't beat me with it. There's not one user in this league that can beat me with that team, bro. I'm sorry. Your defense got to be a fucking one. Cause bro, that nigga didn't suck. That nigga did not suck, bro. You can see it. Like he didn't suck. He only threw 2 picks. He did not suck. It's just that team that he had. Yeah, like for real. Like he didn't suck, bro. Bro, like I'm for real though. Like that nigga did not suck, bro. Like it's just when you got a team where your best receiver is a 71 overall, what the fuck do you expect to do with? This is not comp, bro. You can't get away with that shit. You cannot get away with. You can't get away with having a fucking 71 overall and thinking you finna do something against Slay and Troy APKE. Like, come on, bro. But nah, like Troy, he a 94 speed, 77 overall. he's still better than a lot of receivers. Like, top. What you mean? He like 6'2". You got him fucked up. 95 jumping, nigga. 95 jumping. Yes, sir. You better quit fuck. You tripping. Okay. You gonna play that game when D-Hop. Hey, when D-Hop's 6'7" on your ass, don't fucking play with me, bro. I wanna hear it. When that nigga Deshaun Watson 99 speed, don't say he ain't the fastest quarterback in the league, because he is. I promise you. I will make Melvin Gordon a 98 trucking. 95 stiff arm. Matter of fact, I'ma fuck around and edit your players too, nigga. Yeah. Nigga gonna be sick as a bitch when that nigga he can 5'8". He gonna throw that bitch deep like, huh? Why he so little today? He gonna be sick. He gonna be like, why? He gonna be like, why? He just gonna say, why? No, bro. Nigga gonna say, hey, nah, that's against the rules. That's funny. I ain't going to work today. I'm sick. I am. Mm-hmm. What the fuck, no. I am not playing again Pro Bowl, bro. All them stats wasted, bro. Nigga Bap said he quit. I'm playing with these niggas. Didn't you beat that nigga 49-14? He ain't quit against you. Why he gotta quit against me? Yeah. Bills, Broncos. Matter of fact, hell no. Can't have you getting used to my playbook.
You said what? You said hell no.
Can't have you getting used to my playbook. You said what?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
Sometimes I get tired of beating your ass.
The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver.
I did beat you yesterday.
This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25.
It was the second game that we played. Oh, I thought I did. Guess I'll do my roster too. Why they didn't upgrade they didn't upgrade that nigga Josh Allen overall at all. This nigga been a 77 all year. Nigga went to the playoff with the Bills. Why Andre Roberts so slow? Nigga's at 88 speed. That motherfucker gonna stay right there too.
Down at the 28-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And she go just drop dead. She fresh out the coffin. Play with me, you drop dead. We don't do no talking.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
I literally hit
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Is that what?
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. And that's complete to Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's the first carry now for Frank Gore. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Finding Knox there, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him,
acting
and
like
they
you
did.
hate me.
Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Protein spell.
Play action. Now it's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Let's get inside the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A huge play there for Denver. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw it is Locke.
Damn, he fucked.
The pressure gets to him again. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Hey, chill, bro.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And that is incomplete. On 4th down is Colby Wadman now to punt. Andre Roberts is deep for Buffalo. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
It's that play. Well, screw on your bitch ass.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
How you gonna do
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Oh, okay.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Singletary.
This dumb bitch.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run, it's Gore. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
That motherfucker said, why
we
you
step
16
aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Scott kicked out. I didn't think it was going to be that short.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come
that's a
off on
fumble,
first
bro.
and 10.
That's a fumble,
now
bro.
a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10.
Let's see how much time you got now, bitch.
On first and 10, here's Locke. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. They'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate.
It's caught inside the 25.
Oh,
comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos.
No. That's so bull, bro. Why they give me that one? That's so bull. I was right. They gave me
coming
that
up at
one.
halftime. We'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easy.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10.
Really, bro?
Into heavy traffic,
and
it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
That's bullshit.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That nigga said no because it's in year 3. Huh? Getting rid of what?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way
It
down
only
to the
happens to you.
29. A big play here for Buffalo.
Hey, bro, what you do to Madden, bro? That nigga do not like
yards.
you, bro. That nigga do not like you. What you do to Madden, bro?
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 8 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Brandon, they just got the
I just realized what you did,
they're
bro.
in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And how about this decision? Tie game, first half, but here's an onside kick. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
I'm not catching him lacking ever.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
That nigga said where he come from.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton.
Bitch.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 52 yards.
Acting
and
like
the Broncos
it.
have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And the Bills are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, 40 yards.
I launched out.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here.
What the fuck?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past
If
the
that
30.
nigga would have stayed up, bro, I would have hit a Lions. I would have hit a Lions. That would have just said, the connection to your
ready to
peers.
start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field.
matter, bro.
What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I ain't let me get Vaughn, bro. That was a good trade.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside
Nigga said I
Charles
gave up
Davis.
too
I'm
much,
Brandon
bro.
Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
28-year-old slow-ass tight end. A 32-year-old 85 overall.
The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Acting like you hate me. Where is your love?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From midfield, here's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23.
If I'm not mistaken, we are playing comp.
61, match pass, right. Hey, Charlie.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Go. Hey, team 6. Shoot.
Locke now on first down. This is caught. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Locke. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And he started short.
You figure down in the red zone, the play call that's going to come in, find the guy that's most susceptible, the guy that you think that you can beat. In this case, they tried to pick on the rookie.
Wow.
That is caught.
Bullshit.
Touchdown, Denver.
I thought I did.
Janovich there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Block your shit.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14.
Shut up and kick it regular. One day a nigga gonna fumble on one of these onside kicks. Nigga gonna be mad in the hole.
And the Bills are gonna recover.
Alright now.
That's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A very solid gain of 27. Allen now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he finds Beasley complete. And he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
This shit working like a
on this drive, but they peeled off some
you
pretty
put
good
them on a
chunks of
little
yardage
ass slant. Niggas
Absolutely great start.
get that extra
2
little
nice
boost of
plays
speed.
in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Check 45 to
Really, bro?
Check 45 to We own it. We own it.
They run here with Singletary. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me is balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Working, bro.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted.
Why you tackling, you dumb bitch?
Picked off by Will Parks.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lock. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm on that.
Contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Magical.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
That nigga did
Back
not
now to Denver. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
I ain't got my nigga in. Gotta put my nigga in. It only worked when he in. You know what I'm doing. Yeah. Man up on that. What the fuck?
51 the mic, boy, 51. Let him know, let him know.
I ain't working.
Let him know, let him know. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And here's Allen throwing again. He's going to go deep for Beasley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You better run that motherfucker.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And an alley to run. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the
that's direct contact,
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Freeman. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have...
And the Bills are going to
I'm telling you, that was even a pick. He got acrobat. Don't play with him.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Locke to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
No.
Jerry Hughes picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number.
Like
we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what?
Really, bro?
He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the
Stop,
afternoon.
bro. That's not cool, bro. You
Fourth
can't just
quarter,
get,
down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Justin Bitchens.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A lot going to throw it here. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jake Butt, 32 yards.
The game should be 21-27.
Turn that interception into a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Matter of fact. Fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga. I ain't getting that back, nigga. I ain't getting that back, nigga.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Bro, he need a fumble. He need a fumble.
Able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Under pressure here, and down he goes.
What happened to Sutton?
Sack back at about the 43-yard line.
What happened to Sutton?
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Locke off a play action. And he's going to go down again.
I'm on that nigga.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question.
And a fake here, direct snap to the up end. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield.
Let's get it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. But now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs.
You know what play this is.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. Open man here is Foster. Now whistles and a timeout called here.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
It's just 4 verticals, Hail Mary. I'm sitting there, but even my tight one.
That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that in trouble, and the ball's out.
Let's go!
And this is going to be recovered in the end zone. And he's got a Super Bowl touchdown.
Go, boy.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it have...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught. He got it in the end zone. So instead of trying to get 1 point closer, they roll the dice on the fake and come up with 2. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a on EA Sports. The Broncos.
You said what? You ready? Lions, Browns. Bro, you getting them again? Why? You can play with them. I got the Browns. Not like they suck. Exactly. Chiefs live playbook. I'm gonna play with them. Going to the KC.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
No!
And the Browns were able to cover this one up. So an onside kick.
I wasn't even looking, bro.
Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it?
I wasn't
you
even
almost
looking,
have to
bro.
go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession with the opposite team.
I wasn't
They
even
got to
paying
steal it
attention.
and
I'm
try
sitting
and
there
gain
looking
an
at
advantage,
Instagram
and they
and shit.
tried. They just didn't get it done.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check, 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 check. I got you.
They'll get it in the hands of Brooklyn. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Push him back. Push him back. Switch.
Hurry.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
Oh my God.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
I can't find it. Yes, bro. Fuck it. I can't find it. I don't care, bro. You ready, bro?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Mayfield to throw it. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Now Mayfield on fourth down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't even gonna do that shit. The L2, how just happened.
Get him. Hey, look three.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Mayfield with it once more. And he's got the hook up to Landry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Really talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those
You're
plays
not
that
the
give you
boss
the
of
advantage.
me now.
Right here, the difference
You're
between
not
score a
the boss
touchdown
of me
versus holding him to a field goal.
now.
That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
They have one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays.
Imagine
like
if a
that,
nigga
those
joined the party,
explosives that
bro.
we're talking
He
about.
just leave
That
now.
allowed you to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Especially that nigga Nico.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys are set up shot at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, this nigga in the background thought was some...
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners out here first and 10 at their
like
own
it's
23.
Like he had a real concert. Hey, bro, chill. I see that.
Play
That nigga
fake
just
there to
stood
Coleman.
there.
Now Garoppolo. And a big loss here
Yeah, I was
as
all
he's
that.
taken down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the set.
How long? Where my nigga at? Nah, he ain't. He just ain't got no superstar ability. Like some bitches. Shut up before I light my house on fire.
That's you problem, bro. Like, what the?
You hear it?
A big loss on the play. Brings up second
You'll be
down.
lit like Michael Jackson in this bitch.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman.
No, you
And
not got
down he'll
sticks.
go at the 25.
No.
Play action. Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
No.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake.
Oh,
And they
damn.
get to him
Bro,
quickly here as he
that
steps
hole
around
was
the
so
13.
open, bro. That hole
Let
was
me
so
go and show
open.
my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right?
Oh, that's
When
a
they'd
perfect
line
kick.
up,
You're not
go
getting it
ahead and-
regardless.
Oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great.
I
But
know.
from the 15,
I
the
know.
risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky
Oh,
to get
hell no.
15 yards
Oh, hell
on a
no.
fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll
Yeah, they
sack
made
him
me
on what ought to
move,
be
like-
the final play of this first quarter. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. The 20. Touchdown.
Brady, I'm gonna bench you if you can't fucking.
Raheem Mostert.
That's why they still ain't got your face in the game,
50
bitch.
yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
No.
And on that long run, maybe the defense.
Hold up. What's they do?
Nah, I'm talking about his likeness.
Caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because
remember when they didn't
those types
have
of
his face in
plays,
the
when they
game.
result
That was
like
so
that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't
shit
get
froze.
there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare
shit
them
froze.
to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I
them
was
to do
going to
that?
ask.
already
Maybe
did.
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film?
I swear to God I
try
did,
something
bro.
from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they
Don't
needed to see on
slide.
film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
I'm already knowing what you is now, bro. Ain't no point. Ain't no saving you. Bro, I gotta find this play, bro. I found it.
The Browns drive
Bro,
about to
you
get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Jarvis Landry past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
That was a
Browns
nice ass play.
touchdown.
I gotta add that to my playbook.
Jarvis
You see how it's like
Landry,
the play action little
82
cross, but he just stopped.
yards.
Like
And
that
the
shit
Browns
nice
were
as
able to
hell.
strike quickly for 6.
I know.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
Niggas expect
Being
this.
able to
I
tackle
know. I
as
know.
soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Oh, wow.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquez. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of the NFL, not just what they do.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 45 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
I don't know. Is King back?
And he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13.
Probably BK. I don't know.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Oh. Was it cycle?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all we need.
Pressure gets to him, and
See how that nigga Nick Bosa got in
at the 4-yard line. Nick Bosa, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Just want to get man 3 deep. I ain't playing.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jamie Gillen down. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Returnable here from the 38. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football.
Yeah, that would have been a pick. Yeah, that would have been a pick.
He goes again. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Hey, Alpha.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And now running right through it.
Oh!
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They've played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
How is he doing?
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand.
With the game,
We haven't met a team
I would not
yet
trade
that doesn't
Odell
put an emphasis
if I had
trying to
these
get
rounds.
points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says this.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's T.J. Carey who picked it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Brown.
I said, fuck it.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys
You
are
chop
picking
block?
it off. They're not saying that. What word are they
That's
using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular.
Yes, sir.
I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around.
Yes,
They'll tell you.
sir.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he gets in.
Ooh, I didn't hit the
No one was
whip. Yes,
expecting
sir.
a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
How would I do that?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I think it's the first half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
I did.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
He tried to do some real life shit. He screwed it up.
With the pressure, maybe that was for the best. As that brings
That
us
nigga
to the
screwed
end
it up.
of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. And the 49er hands team does its job.
I'm sick. I'm sick, bro. I should have got that one too, bro. I should have got that shit.
As his guys are back within a single score.
That's crazy. This nigga returned the fucking
Gold with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead
that shit
down to
folded
touchdown.
on me bad.
Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
He's going to look deep now for
This nigga fucked it up.
And that is incomplete. Showed off
one
the
time
arm
I do
strength
fucking
there,
watch
but to
play,
no
he messed it
avail.
up.
Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hurry! 56.
Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Too cold.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This nigga just can't throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Play fake. Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a third down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it third. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. D. Ford in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
You can't even do that.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the 49ers punter now.
Oh, my
As
God.
the drive
I
goes
never get that
backwards,
shit
so
right,
he's on to punt it away.
Bro,
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 67 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Man, that nigga was wide open.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Exactly. I pumped the screen and everything.
Inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Mostert. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. So the previous play, a big help, is now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. And now he'll tuck it and run. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here we go.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Alert.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I can't straight
they wanted, they expected, they needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must be a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. This pass complete to Higgins. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that's T. Higgins.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
Is that what?
And the lead is now 24.
He's going to come back. You got the 49ers, nigga. What is you doing?
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
What'd you say?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I think
And
he
he'll
said
take
no.
it
Where did
back
you
to
go?
about the 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think
I think
you
it
are.
fails.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Mike, 58, right there. I got it.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett
Hello,
picks
Myles
up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many
I
coaches
think about the people who deserve me.
almost no matter the
I
situation.
think about the ones who
In this case, though,
me.
I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's going to launch this thing way down. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
That nigga quit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play you. I swear, every time I blow your ass out, you quit. I know, but I'm just saying. You don't ever finish the game when you're getting blown out. Oh, I'm supposed to send it. My fault. I want to go to work today, bro. Nigga, what? Where the fuck is your name at? Because you be appearing offline, you stupid bitch.
No, it's no. I gotta go all the way to back to your name.
Nah, I don't even see your shit. Like at all. Is your shit even green?
It should be down.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I gotta go down and shit. Stuff. I see. Your shit ain't green at all.
Right?
Yeah, my bad. I didn't do that. I did not do that. 1. Packers. Bears. Cowboys.
Packers, Cowboys. Y'all go to Cheesecake Playbook, bro. I'm playing with these niggas Playbook, bro.
I'm not. Can't wear white. I'm wearing white.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
I think about the people who deserve me.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Check safety, check safety.
Yellow. 15.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And they're going deep for Hill. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep.
That's crazy.
And it's caught inside
That's so
the 30.
fucking crazy.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek
This
Hill,
nigga got out of
70 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness in his feet. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws.
We got this
right
technology
that
makes you make field goals
automatic. He's got
automatic.
the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense, trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field, so you just tell the receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
To throw is Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
I was just waiting on you to get on your
PT.
PT.
Before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
I'm doing shit. I wanted you to be annoyed.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And the pressure gets to him again.
I had niggas wide open.
Emmanuel Ogbah providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Nah, he wasn't open. You would have got that. That power.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 29,
oh, yeah, that's touchdown.
Mahomes.
Oh, wait.
They're going deep for
Hill.
Touchdown. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for the
no more man for the rest of the
City
game.
touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And
I don't know, I'm just so used to running man a lot.
Here for 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Just practice for when I actually got to play the
After
Chiefs.
the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I wonder if this play worked. I wonder if this play. So,
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup.
this nigga dropped that.
Lined up incomplete.
Because the nigga underthrew that.
Man room to run under it, but it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 27 yards there, a first down.
Bruh, that was the first time I did
a good post route run. They do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throwing. Prescott. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So what?
Leads to second and goal from the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. They'll try to sweep with Elliott.
This nigga ran backwards. What the fuck kind of blocking is that?
Losing yardage back at the 12.
This nigga ran
We
backwards.
lost 2 there, and it's third down.
That was dumb.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check. Check 53. And let's get it. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line. Done.
Prescott on third and goal. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
You ain't think I was
as
gonna
they
score.
are now on the board here in the first half.
Man, he just ran a terrific route.
You ain't hitting my
to
kick.
defend when it's run that precisely.
Not
and
my
the ball's
kick.
delivered that accurately.
Not for bad.
Forbath, the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
No good.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for ring.
Oh, my God.
Inside the 30. A big play there for KC. 47 yards. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes.
This nigga threw that on the money? Oh, my God.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. For the Chiefs.
Bro, just imagine if you had the Chiefs, man.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown,
you are kind of
here's
suspect.
Bucker on to kick it away.
You do a lot of suspect shit.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
talking about
through
in
the
general,
end zone
like
for
when
a
he was playing
touchdown.
what's it called yesterday?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what.
Wow.
For Cooper, and it's intercepted.
That should have been a touchdown.
Picked off at the
I mean, not a
38.
touchdown, but a catch.
Intended that time for Cooper.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Wasp.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Good.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack
trying to find it.
as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he's got some space here. 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Forbath for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on, that's Tyron Smith, bro. He gonna catch that. You just gotta throw it on the money. You get one job, you get one time to throw the ball, and you overthrow it. Like, come on, Cooper. Whatever the fuck your name is.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Bitch. Not running it back on me, bro.
And a good return.
You're not running it. You're not running it back on me, bro.
30-yard line.
Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Do an interception, bitch. How you feel?
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. It's Hill, complete. He finds an opening past the 40. Brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Why is this nigga so
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
I'm on that.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
Nigga, no. I'm going to cover him all game. Matter of fact.
Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries.
You want to try that shit? You want to try that shit? Try that shit on Byron. Try that shit on Lil Byron.
Did I see him catching one as
Try that shit on Lil Byron.
Total offense? Probably not. But give him his due.
Nah, try that shit on Lil Byron.
In his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, He scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco.
6 receptions for 1.
Advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes.
What the fuck?
Right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Bro, what?
And he's brought down,
I was playing man.
He reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point.
I see what you did there. Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I see him.
Down right around the 12. And he is not going to
see Patrick Mahomes with that little X on his little feet. Yeah, I see that nigga.
He's going to stay right where it is. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the
go.
To recover.
Oh!
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play.
Leaving that man.
Whether you
bro, you just going to leave that man like that, bro?
Deep, those types of things. Now they
just going to leave that man like that?
Position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He do that for real.
Man complete. It's Amari Cooper. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by one third.
I ain't letting you get up.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
Don't give a fuck.
We look
what
at
you
the
doing?
Offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
No. It's
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to offense.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Wow. I hate this nigga, bro. You could turn a simple drag route into a fucking touchdown.
Races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. And the final... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
He no-looked that.
That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous because Hill can run past anyone.
I'm scoring a touchdown.
All the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here.
I'm scoring a touchdown whether you like it or not.
Catching in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed.
I'm scoring a touchdown whether you like it or not.
Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. Final play of the half. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
I even did the realistic thing, bro. Why ain't I get that?
First half in the books. You're watching the
I stepped up, bro.
On EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
I'm finna run it back.
Quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight.
When I say I'm gonna run it back, bro, I'll run it back, bro. When I say I'm gonna run it back, bro, I fucking run it back, bro.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
How much you want to bet I come back? I'm finna sit up. Oh, I'm sitting up. Chiefs mode. I'm sitting up. Chiefs mode. Don't.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Get it.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
I'm playing with you, bro.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone.
I was finna get mad.
Michael Gallup.
I was finna get so mad, bro.
Cowboys cut into that lead. And, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense.
Yeah, you wish. No, nigga. That's me.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off.
Go get it, nigga.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Nigga, what? This nigga said that while he was on the 20. These niggas on the 24 talking about some 30, 40. Oh.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I know what you're doing, bro. Nigga, did you just...
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
What the fuck? Bro! Bro, did you see that? Did you see that? That nigga Tyreek Hill was wide open. Oh my God. Yes, bro. Bro. When he cut that other way, bro, I could not do nothing. I couldn't do nothing, bro.
James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he was
shit, Byron.
Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all because
this nigga did a money play.
When you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right? These things mean something to you.
What?
But I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium.
What the fuck? Pick this bitch ass nigga.
But the bottom line is, the older you get,
this nigga just threw a pick and he don't even know, bro.
The validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame. But it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Forced out to him, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
The fact that you got out of there.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Bro, Byron, you got to catch that, bro.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dancing to his left. It's Williams on the catch.
Get that nigga chill back.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
I told you I'm coming back, bro. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't nothing you can do to fucking stop it, nigga. I'm coming back.
No game, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have to find routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try to help him out.
It ain't nothing you can do to stop this comeback, bro. It's just gonna happen.
For not giving up any yardage.
Take it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
What?
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
This ain't the real team. I can see that shit now.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
53, check, 53.
47.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Shut up.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
Return
How about
it,
being
nigga.
able to hit a moving
I'm kicking it
target
straight
against
to
the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Yeah, you want to get fucked up, don't you? I understand him not going down.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this
Tyreek Hill
drive.
ain't there?
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in?
Yeah.
And a big loss
Ain't
here
so nice
as
when
he's
Tyreek
taken
Hill not on the
down.
field, huh?
Jalen Smith gets him for a loss of 10
Ain't so nice when
yards for his
Tyreek Hill not on
linebacker
the
spot.
field, huh?
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be
All right,
forcing
Tyreek
another
back.
one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good
Shut up.
protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Straight cushion, nigga.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something
Job for
here on
Travis
3rd
Kelce.
down. Now here's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelce. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped
100
at
of
the
them
22,
smack 'em.
and he needed plenty more. Here's Dustin Colquitt now.
I thought I heard you
as
laugh.
he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Back now in Arlington.
This nigga said I would be
As we've
interested
got the
in your
final
league.
quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th.
This nigga. I don't know, some nigga named
Here's
Ralph.
Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Just punt it.
He steps into this one, and
I'm
this
gonna run it
is
back.
a
You
rocket.
know that.
Now Austin. Caught it at an even 60 yards.
nigga said, okay.
6-0. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
Ain't the right
Need
seat,
points.
Big time.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't
Right.
possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What
This
that
right.
means is his ability to read, react,
The block
and make
play.
a play. But on that one,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th
Almost.
time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
He ain't gonna do nothing with it.
partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now
Exactly.
in this
I have
situation,
weak-ass reach
throwing an
on
interception
fucking
here
clamps.
when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. He got
Touchdown.
29 yards that time.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Yes, sir.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they
Oh,
need.
I was about to get mad.
Picked off Byron Jones. 2-score
Yeah.
game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain
Got
some
him.
clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. possession. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing him.
That goes for 24 yards.
Gotta give it to the bigger man, bro. The other nigga might have fumbled. He might have fumbled.
Now Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down.
Looks like he just gave up.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score.
I told you we're coming back, bro. It ain't nothing you can do about
closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will
like
take
that?
It back only
Like being on the
13-yard line here.
Touchdown my ass, boy. You got to work for it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I'm curious to see the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we go. It's one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, you picked up the loss, and what you going to do about it? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yes, sir, Heath. Now get your bitch ass up, nigga.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jeff.
Oh, that's Heath.
Return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
That boy Hill.
The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
I gotta steal your play since I ain't got it on my playbook. This is what I'm gonna do. What the, bro? That's not real, bro. That's not real. That's not. What the fuck? That made my controller do everything. Nah, bro. He did it, and then he juked him. It made me go out of bounds and shit. I was like, what? Look at this shit.
But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their coverage. Not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
So good,
bro, you're not doing nothing, bro. I'm catching a pick. I'm on that.
Right at the 50-yard line.
Throw it.
Flushed out right. He's airing it. That's caught inside the 20.
I like that. I like that.
Excellent pickup.
I like that. I'm catching a pick, bro. Press coverage on this bitch ass nigga here.
Home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bitch. Bump on pick.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2-3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they can get on top of you in a heartbeat.
To throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I'm not losing this game.
17-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Back to throw. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Prescott. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
What?
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had instead it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He'll look to throw. Going right side, he has Witten.
I'm not losing this game, bro. I'm not losing this game, bro.
6 and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon,
I'm not losing this game, bro. I'm not losing this motherfucking game.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Prescott. There as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable watching this and have seen it. But
hey, I did not give a fuck. This nigga doing that wasp shit.
6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And now here is another interception.
I saw that shit last time. It was wide the fuck open.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
No Hail Mary?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Caught by Cobb. Going into the final play of this
Lucky
game,
that nigga ain't Tyreek. He would have been gone.
There at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last
Ooh,
play.
I got
We're
paid.
still,
Paid.
even though we both
Ooh, I got paid. Boy, I got 900 in my bank account this week, boy. Say.
That'll do it for us.
I got
for
bills
Charles
to pay
Davis
this week,
and all
bro.
our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Bro, I'm gonna pay you, bro. You just gotta give me some time, bro. I got stuff I gotta do with this money, bro. I got stuff I gotta do with this shit, bro. Like, you don't understand. The nigga got bills to pay, bro. I got bills to pay, bro. No, bro. I got car note, insurance, my mama, my phone bill, like, and that's all this week, bro. That's $400 right there. That's more than $400. Wait, let me see. Let me calculate this shit real quick. Let me calculate this shit. Let's see. 170 plus 100. That's 270 plus 100. That's 3. Bro, that's $470 out of my check, bro. Out of my check on straight bills. I may got what? I got 1,100. That's it. 1,100 minus 470. I'm only gonna have $630 left, bro. $630. What? I gotta send the nigga the roster, the Eagles rosters. I gotta send him all the rosters. My bad. He said, "Let me see the rosters of the teams." You said what? Huh? It say Rudy. By the way he said it, I would be interested in joining your league. Eagles, Broncos, then the Lions. Hey, are you sitting in a chair or on a bed? I couldn't imagine sitting on a chair playing a game, bro. I don't know. That shit seems uncomfortable. I mean, my back ain't touching nothing, but you know, I get to lay down when I feel like it. You know, I might buy a gaming chair.
That's why I'm sitting in a gaming chair. My fault.
You be seeing them dating things on Snapchat.
You know what?
Them little dating things on Snapchat. What is it called? You know the little the advertisements.
Yeah, what about it?
It's a girl on one of them hoes. She finding a bitch.
You finding a bitch.
This nigga, bro, I hate niggas with long names like this, bro. Nigga named BBRK with hyphens in every single, like, bro. Did you put that because he won the Super Bowl?
Picture?
Yeah. Hey, promote me to admin in the group me, so I can invite him to this.
Who you want?
Hmm?
Who you want?
He want to look at the rosters first.
You showed them it, right?
Yeah, he said he's gonna look at them in depth, so he asked me for a league invite.
Nigga, he look at that on the group me.
What you mean?
But don't invite that nigga, bro. He can look at it on the group me.
Oh, Daddy
On
Leagues?
Daddy League.
I forgot. I didn't even look to see who I played this week in this league. Man, Keith's league moving slow than a bitch in these playoffs. Bro, I got 3 fucking wins in a row, bro. I ain't played none of them fucking games. Nigga trying to tank and shit, and I get 3 wins in a row last 3 weeks.
I would've kicked you.
It wasn't that I wasn't playing.
Oh yeah, I think he allowed that shit. I don't know what you guys niggas say. I thought they played with the
Bro, ain't nobody said shit about this nigga putting his quarterback to an 86 speed. Nigga, I did. How the fuck this nigga got all these niggas? This nigga got Christian McCaffrey, Michael Thomas. How does nigga get to a superstar? This nigga a cheater, bro. Who DM'd you?
This ain't 17 this week. I said, nah, you ass.
You said what?
Nigga said them teams weak.
Then why he DM you? So you was looking at me, I was thinking, woo 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 woo. I forgot to check my freaking girlfriend back.